is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Paris, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Paris Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
You are looking live at Altus, Oklahoma, as the Lawton High Wolverines get set to take on the Altus Bulldogs on this Halloween night. I'm Rylan Stiles. Alongside me is Dalton Dorsey, Greg Hinton on the production role, and J.W. DeSilver with the camera. Dalton, one of the last two games of the season for Lawton High here in this regular season, looking to pull off an upset against these Altus Bulldogs. The weather has turned, the sun already disappearing before kickoff. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good, and in a real-life situation, I definitely think a Wolverine would beat a Bulldog. I'm hopefully seeing that here on the football field tonight.
Yeah, you always get those warnings of keep your pets inside whenever there's a coyote or a Wolverine on the prowl on the prairie. So hopefully tonight that warning will be true for the Lawton High Wolverines. This is the Larry Bush Countdown to Kickoff. With over 20 years of experience, Larry Bush Agencies has provided affordable auto insurance, home insurance, and more for residents of Lawton, Oklahoma. Give them a call today, 580-354-1017. Dalton, we've had a long season here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Let's take a look at the Morgan Stanley schedule here, because Lawton High only has 2 more games to play in this regular season. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, give them a call at 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. It's going to be a tough road to close it out. It's going to be Altus on the road tonight, and then next week back at Cameron Stadium for senior night against Guthrie. 2 tough tests for the Wolverines to end the regular season.
Couldn't have said it better myself, especially with Altus and Guthrie battling it out overtime. Such great teams battling it out, and we're hoping to see another great bout here tonight. The Wolverines just need to build that momentum and score early and just show that prowess that they had starting the season.
It'll be interesting to see if Lawton High can find a way here to pull off the upset against Altus. This is going to be a tough test for Altus as well, trying to ensure that they keep pace in the really riveting standings chase at the top of this district. You have Guthrie and Carl Albert playing tonight. You have Altus playing Lawton High tonight. All of them joshing for seeds 1 through 3, who can actually end up getting those spots. We'll see at the end of the night. Coming up, though, we'll have our Subway 24th and Glory keys to the game on the Larry Bush Countdown to Kickoff after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
At Liberty National Bank, we know success takes teamwork. We take pride in our roots and in supporting the communities we serve. Our personalized approach means we focus on your financial goals every step of the way, because when our customers succeed, our whole community wins. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
But hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com. Now that's the Billingsley way.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Get your bubble gum, get your candy, get your popcorn ready for this game between Lawton High and Altus as we look at the coin toss at midfield. Dalton, let's go to the Subway 24th and Gore. Keys to the game. What will be the key for Lawton High to pull off this upset win over the Bulldogs?
I think the key is going to be solid defense that we've seen throughout the season, but a little bit more production on offense. Something about scoring early just really puts you ahead in the game, keeps the morale high, and keeps the momentum high. Anytime that you have a slow in momentum, you see the team start to lose the ability to produce on offense, and the defense is bailing them out pretty much almost everything after I would say the third quarter. And so really like to see a more production on the offense, especially with all the talent that we have on there with Simpson, Beadle, and you just name it.
So Altus will start with the football. We'll see Lawton High's defense first. That's your Subway 24th and Gore. Keys to the game. Enjoy a fresh made 6-inch sub of the day. Drink and chips or 2 cookies for only $6.99. See them today at Subway 24th and Gore next to Cameron's campus. We'll have our first Wayne's Drive-In kickoff and get this game underway on the Oklahoma Sports Network coming up.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's Lawton High and Altus getting set to kick off here on Halloween night. I'm Rylan Stiles, alongside me, Dalton Dorsey, Greg Hinton on the computer, JW DeSilver on the camera. Dalton, we're about to tee it up and see this Lawton High defense get on the field to begin this one.
Yeah, the defense has been performing really well all season, minus the amount of points that have been scored on. It's the offense just needs to, pick up the pace a little bit, a little more production. They have a lot of weapons and a lot of formations, and they're just trying to work out what works well against these bigger teams, ones that are having a little more success in the district. Now, the defense, though, the run has nowhere to go on the inside. Their only fault that I've seen throughout the whole season is any type of outside runs or outside passes like to the screen. It's the outside edge defense that they just needed to touch up on, and we've seen a little bit improvement throughout the season, but that's probably their biggest downfall.
And, Lawton High looking to pull off an upset here. If they can pull this off and they can win at home on senior night with the added boost of playing at Cameron Stadium, who knows? They can sneak on into the postseason. And once you're in the postseason, anything can happen. You throw out the record books at that point. It's a whole new season. So we'll see how that goes. It starts right here with the first Wayne's Drive-In kickoff of the evening. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cheerleaders in town. Come on, let's go to Wayne's. Looks like Lawton High might try this out with a little onside kick to start the game, which I love the call from Coach Williams here to try to spark a game in which you're an underdog. There's a little pooch kick out there. Altus cleans it cleanly at the 35 on the fair catch.
Smart play here. You've seen them throughout the season have really good returns from Altus, and so little pooch kick. They're just going to call a fair catch there, pin them just down there at the 35-yard line. So we'll see how the Wolverine defense can react to this Altus offense that gave Guthrie a run for their money.
Altus sitting out there, freshman quarterback Jamin Reed. He's led Altus to one of their best seasons ever, you have to assume, given the statistical output that this offense has put out there and their current record. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Reed in the shotgun. Hard count first, checks to the sidelines and changes the play. Altus makes some changes. Lane now in the slot. There's the snap, going to drop back to throw. Reed with pressure, going to throw a crossover to the screen, incomplete, too high for his intended target. DJ Wilson couldn't haul that one in.
A quick little halfback screen doesn't work out for him. Just a little high, hits over his head as he is almost a solid foot or two taller than that itty-bitty running back there.
Lane in motion. Reed gets the snap. Going to throw over to Lane on this orbit screen. He's got the sideline to himself. He goes down the field and gets pushed out of bounds for a first down for the Bulldogs.
Campbell fixing his jersey as it was completely pulled almost all the way off of him, but ran out of bounds right at about the same time, so there's no flag there.
11:48 to go in the opening frame. Reed takes the snap and a drop back to throw. Reed over the middle, has a drag route caught there. Gaining upfield for 5 yards, spins off of a tackle, breaks free. Now reverses field for a first down, lowers the shoulder, spins off another tackle. Eventually, a gang of Wolverines stop his forward momentum, but not before he gets a first down for the Bulldogs.
That first tackle, that first initial hit needs to be form. Those fully wrap-ups. That's why you see people break out of tackles so much, and it's what we saw there. A lot of shoulder dropping, but not a lot of wrapping up.
Alexander on the reception. Reed going to drop back to throw. Pumps once, now scrambles. Reed going to take it himself. Reed makes a man miss, and then eventually makes a second man miss, stumbling his way forward for another first down.
The Wolverine defense not doing what they've usually been doing. A little scramble, a lot of late calls, missed calling as far as the formations are going right now. Just a little fumble of communication tonight.
Reed, high snap, handoff. First run for Wilson. Wilson gets through for a couple.
And that's going to be Graves with a hard hit right there. Tired of being held up there on the right side of the defense. Comes in and makes a nice tackle for a short gain.
10:55 to go in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. Reed puts Lane in motion. Reed turns, gives Wilson right up the middle. And DJ Wilson plays that track one more time for a first down.
The Wolverines are playing a lot of zone right now, not putting almost anyone to blitz. The defense looks completely different than we've seen all season, actually, with only, it looks like 3 men on the line.
Lane in motion. There's a snap again. Again, it goes to DJ Wilson, who bounces this outside, but now is bottled up, and it'll be 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs.
And there's the good showing of the front men being able to hold him inside, closing the gap on the inside, tried to make him bounce outside, and really didn't have much going for him there, but still showing a 3-man front versus the 4 to 5 that we've seen all season.
Reed in the shotgun, now checks the sidelines. 10-10 to go in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. First drive of the game, it's been a breeze for the Bulldogs. 2nd and goal. Reed going to take it right now on the jet sweep, going to throw it up to the end zone, touchdown Bulldogs. So the design rolled out sprint play by Jamin Reed finds the end zone, and the Bulldogs are up 6-0.
Really hoping the defense can get their play calls and their play sheet back on track there. A lot of miscommunication that drive, which led to a lot of missed blocks, missed assignments. not a lot of form tackling, and so Bulldogs able to march down the field and get the first points.
And the PAT up, and it is good. 7-0 Bulldogs, 5:56 to go after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's the Wayne's Drive-In Kickoff Part 2 in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. Lawton High teed up the first one. It led to a long Bulldogs drive for a score. They're up 7-0. The Bulldogs tee up this Wayne's Drive-In Kickoff with 9:56 to go in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone. 2 locations on Lawton, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Cash Road. As the Bulldogs put toe to rubber, end-over-end kick goes out there for the Wolverines to field. And now Lawton High trying to make something happen on this return. Nothing doing, though, but still good starting field position around the 30-yard line. So we'll get a look at Joseph Simpson, who has been an amazing runner for Lawton High at the quarterback position. Geno Smith-like, and you hope tonight he looks like Geno Smith from West Virginia as opposed to Geno Smith for the Raiders, but he's been spectacular with his ability to run on the ground, pop out these passes, especially to his playmakers. So if they can get rolling here, we could have a good old-fashioned shootout in Southwest Oklahoma as Simpson barks out the orders. Now there's a mad scramble. Simpson now alone in the shotgun. Takes the snap, pressure coming immediately. He's going to tuck it and run immediately, and Simpson runs into a pile of offensive linemen, maybe gains one, a handkerchief down on the very far side of the field.
We'll see what the initial call looks like. We're going to get a false start. Or possibly illegal formation, yeah.
So Lawton High will be moved back. They'll replay the first down. As you saw, Simpson try to get into
the fancy shift on the play call there causes an illegal formation call.
So Simpson now has 2 beside him in the shotgun. Hard count on, going to hand it off to the outside. Rosado breaks free and eventually picks back up those penalty yardage to make it around 2nd and 10.
You know, there was an obvious jump here on the right side. His foot was into the neutral zone before when he snapped the ball, but no call there as the play will get back all the penalty yardage.
So Lawton High making sure everyone's on the same page here. 9:19 to go in the opening frame. Down 7-0, their first offensive possession. Simpson gets the snap, turns and hands it off. Trying for the outside Lawton High sideline. They're going to lose yardage. And it'll be 3rd and long.
That bull rush defense, 3 stacked all pushing into the center, works well there against the Lawton High run.
Not a spot you want to be in if you're Lawton High offensively. While very few offenses are set up for 3rd and long, this run-heavy style doesn't play nicely with 3rd and long. We'll see what Simpson can do.
Especially with all the changes in receiver, as I'm seeing here on the field. Not a lot of familiar faces there for the Wolverines.
Simpson tries the hard count. Nobody bites. He looks to the sidelines. 4 on the play clock. 8:26 on the game clock. Simpson, low snap, going to try to throw immediately. Now steps up from the pocket. Simpson launches one. Has a man. Incomplete, though. Out of bounds. He had an open receiver downfield for a sure first down, but a little miscommunication on the break brings up 4th and long, and Lawton High will need to punt.
Just looks like he overthrew him there. That first initial pass, can be a little wonky. Trying to get your shoulder right, and unfortunately that one sails out of bounds and does not get the first down. We'll see the Wolverines punt this one out of here. The punts have been a lot better as the season's progressed.
Martinez has come on as one of the better players for Lawton High this year, being able to flip the field as this high snap goes to him. Martinez going to punt this one away. Another great punt to flip the field for the Wolverines. Caught cleanly, though, and there go the Bulldogs down the Lawton High sideline, outracing everyone, getting back to the line of scrimmage before he gets popped in the end.
And who better to do it than Martinez, the punter?
He does it all.
It comes down and lays the hit stick on the sideline.
1st and 10 Altus in great field position after the long return by Alexander. Jamel Alexander already has a first down reception. And now a big punt return, setting back up Jamin Reed, the freshman quarterback who drove down the Bulldogs for a score, just one incompletion on the night. And one touchdown pass already on a design rollout. Another design rollout for Reed. Handkerchief down as Reed fires. Has a man caught twice by Alexander. Alexander jump cut to the sideline at the 20-yard line, but in all likelihood, this will be coming back as the penalty marker flew in as soon as the ball was snapped. The Zebras will have a meeting about that.
And the initial call is against Altus, and it is.
So it's offsides by Altus. Takes away another big play through the air.
So 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Legal formation call.
It's just a freshman. Jamin Reed has put up some great passing numbers this season, and he does not look like a freshman. He is 6'4", 180. He's who they told you Arch Manning was. First down for the Bulldogs, but for the first time they play behind the chains, 1st and 15. 7:56 to go and counting. The clock not stopped as a man in motion is Lane. Reed takes the snap, going to drop back to throw. Pressure in his face immediately. Dumps off the screen pass to no one. Incomplete. Was looking for Wilson again. Hard to find Wilson, although he's been a playmaker tonight. He stands just 5'8". And so he got lost in the shuffle of all the big bodies up front. And that's been the only 2 incompletions so far for Reed. These screen passes to Wilson.
Yeah, these short little, almost like push passes going a little bit over his head each time here, falling harmlessly onto the ground. Wolverines provided great pressure there on that run. Good coverage downfield as they return to their 4 to 5 man front.
7:44 to go. Reed design rollout. Reed looking downfield, trying to find a man. Eventually going to reverse course, slip down and fall and get sacked. Lawton High, another big loss for the Bulldog offense as Lawton High contains them. 3rd down and long here for Altus.
Good pressure, good sack.
First down marker at the 20-yard line. And this play will start at the 45. So those math-inclined folks can tell us how long this first down is to gain for the Bulldogs. 3rd and long is what I'll say. Shotgun formation for Reed. Reed going to drop back to throw. Pressure coming. Now going to dump off a screen pass. It's caught this time, and there goes Wilson. Down the Altus sideline, pushed out of bounds, well shy of even the original line of scrimmage, much less the first down.
We have another yellow handkerchief on the ground on the far side. This one looks like it's going against Lawton High.
And so it will be defensive holding against Lawton High. And so that was going to be the first stop of the night for the Wolverines as they can have a conference with the head coach, Coach Reed of Altus. And they're going to mark it from the line of scrimmage and replay the down, I assume.
Yes, looks like it's still going to be 3rd.
3rd down and about 12 now. So not as daunting of a task, especially for this high-powered offense. Jamin Reed in the shotgun, Wilson next to him. Lawton High jumps, and I think that they eventually caught it, and they did.
Offsides, the Wolverines giving them some penalty yardage here, free plays, as opposed to letting the Altus Bulldogs fight for it. Now it's going to be third and a lot more manageable. Looks about 3rd and 8.
Clock winds again. Inside of 7 minutes to go in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. While the Bulldogs breeze down the field on their opening possession, this one has seen a few more obstacles on the road, but some of the road closed signs have been lifted by Lawton High penalties, making this 3rd and 8. And a timeout on the field. We take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's 3rd and 8 for Altus after they burned their first time out of the game. They have 2 more remaining for this half at the 6:55 mark of the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. Lawton High already on the field. Altus still in the huddle, awaiting the Bulldogs' return to play. And eventually, they break up the conference on the Altus sideline. An expose of what to run on 3rd and 8. Reed, with Wilson and Lane next to him on the hard count, now checks the play. 19 on the play clock. Reed gets the snap, going to drop back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, now going to run, needs 8 yards. Reed hit by 3 Wolverines and eventually is drugged down, and this should bring up 4th and about 4. And what do you do here if you're Coach Reed and Altus in kind of no man's land?
Well, the run game on the outside hasn't been stopped yet. You'd think they'd go there. The Wolverines not doing too hot with the outside runs, but we also could see another little quick screen pass from Altus that the Wolverines would have to dial up right here and right now.
No real deliberation for Altus. They keep the offense on the field. Reed gets the snap, design rollout, going offset here. Now going to have to jump and throw across his body. Caught for a first down and plenty more. Altus on 4th down, punches it in. A crossbody throw from the freshman, a diaper dandy. Puts 6 more on the board, his 2nd passing touchdown of the day.
The little sidearm Phillip Rivers action there. Gets the ball across his body over there to the right side of the field. Just a crossing route. Going away from the rollout. Receiver catches the ball and has nothing but green grass ahead of him. Takes it in for the score. The Lawton High defense following the crowd.
Altus trying to go 2 for 2 on point after attempts. High snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Our Comanche Home Center trivia question of the night. Let you ponder on that for this drive. From Comanche Home Center, what college did Coach Lorenzo Williams play college football at? A lot of great college football action on tomorrow night, unless you're a YouTube TV customer. The Wayne's Drive-In kickoff teed up and ready to go. Wayne's Drive-In, let's go to Wayne's. It's a pooch kick. Lawton High needs to get under it, and they do, but then they drop it, and Altus has it. Altus continues to pour it on. The Wayne's Drive-In kickoff goes their way. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and chair limits in town. Go visit them, 7 Southwest Sharon Road, 6810 Cash Road. Let's go to Wayne's. The onside kick, not fair, caught by Lawton High. Bounces off their chest, and it's going to be Altus football in enemy territory at the 45.
Looked like a miscommunication there by Rosado and then just another Lawton High player. They both kind of just went for the ball together, and shoulders collided. Ball hit both of their hands, and then fell to the ground right in front of an Altus player who fell on the ground right on top of it, and now Altus will have another chance to go down the field.
You never want to see that beanbag fly out of the pocket of the ref whenever the ball gets fumbled away on the ground. Reed going to drop back to throw. He stays red hot, and this time throws incomplete. Looking for Alexander too quickly. Miscommunication there between Reed and Alexander.
Looked like Alexander wanted a hitch, and Reed was going a little bit deeper for a comeback. So the ball lands a little 5 yards short. That'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Lawton Fire Association first quarter, all Altus. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to go. They're up 14-0 with the ball. Lane in motion. Reed turns, gives to Wilson. Wilson tripped up immediately.
So the Wolverines keeping the promise on the short inside runs. Graves there on the tackle.
As Hayden Graves has been really the lone defensive playmaker so far tonight, but you know Lawton High has plenty of potential on this defense to make a big play. They need one here on what's now 3rd and 10. Reed dropping back to throw. Looking downfield, pressure coming. And again, he makes a man miss at the 50-yard line. Still scrambling. Going to launch one and throw it away. Out of bounds, incomplete. 4th and 10. And so it looks like Lawton High will avoid disaster on the squib kick and get the ball back anyhow on an Altus punt. Presuming that they, of course, field this clean. But you have no doubts about DJ Campbell, who's been able to break free a couple of times on kick returns and punt returns.
So a tricky formation here for the punt team.
They shuffle
as they'll
in guys
shuffle
late.
out. The correct punt team comes in, almost like the Lawton High swinging gate.
5 on the play clock to get this off. Now down to 2. There's the snap and the punt. Booted away. Campbell awaits it. Takes a bounce in Altus' direction, but eventually can it find the end zone? No. A great punt coverage. Should pin Lawton High at about the 1 yard line.
Well, it looks like the referee's going to say it's a touchback.
That's even better for the Wolverines as the
player who landed on the ball rolled into the end zone after landing on it, which you know is the cardinal rule. If you're going to catch it on the one, you got to make sure you're standing up. That way your feet are outside the goal line, thus keep pinning them on the goal line. As the Wolverines will start from the 20, headed back to the Altus side of the field. Simpson still back at quarterback, trips right formation.
Simpson by himself, going to have a hard count on here. Lawton High needing to score on this drive. Already down 2 scores. He checks the play, 10 on the play clock. Simpson takes the snap low, going to drop back to throw. Swings one out to Burrell. Burrell catches it, gains a couple, and eventually the forward progress will move him backwards, but he'll keep up where he was initially hit, and it'll be 2nd and manageable.
Looks like they'll give him about 5 on the catch. A quick little pass to Burrell using his size to stay up and is able to reel that one in.
A great box out reception there from the big tight end. Simpson still by himself. 4:30 to go in the Lawton Fire Association first quarter. Altus with 2 timeouts, Lawton High all 3. Simpson takes the snap, going to drop back to throw. Looks over the middle, going to launch one way downfield. Has a man on 1-1 coverage, incomplete.
Good coverage there by the Bulldog. Great pass by Simpson. We're actually right on the money there and just couldn't be reeled in as the defense was good. And as soon as the ball hit his hands, smacked down by the defense. Ball falls harmlessly down there in the defensive side, and now we're doing 3rd and 5.
4:14 to go in the opening quarter. Simpson trying to extend this drive. Simpson takes the snap, a design rollout. Here comes Simpson as Joseph surveys the field. Now going to tuck and run. Joseph Simpson undercut after gaining a couple yards.
Looks like they'll give him about 3, so 4th and 2. The Wolverines down 14. They're going to keep the offense out on the field in hopes of getting 2 yards. We definitely expect to see a hard count here, maybe 1 or 2 of those.
Simpson, the first hard count, nothing doing. Checks the sidelines and now going to shuffle out. 15 on the play clock as they shuffle in a new unit.
This looks like the Baker belt. As Altus shifts over.
Here, jam-packed in. There's the snap, trying to run for it. The short yardage package, trying to work and get stood up instead. First time we've seen a team really bottle up that Baker belt and stop Lawton High for a turnover on downs, and so the defense shuffles back onto the field.
Gain of 1 for the Baker belt, and now it's going to be a change of downs. Altus just the cut inside. I'm not sure what that was by Baker. I think if he would have cut pushing to the outside and maybe even dropped his shoulder and just fallen forward, that would have given them the first down. But he cuts back inside and is met by one of the linebackers coming from the other direction and just falls 1 yard short.
So Reed's still in there with Lane and Wilson next to him. 3:05 to go in this opening frame. Altus once again has great starting field position at the 30-yard line. They were forced to punt last time out. It's been the only hiccup for the Bulldogs all night. Reed takes the snap, going to drive back to throw. Looking downfield, has a clear opening. Flag on the play, though, should be holding, but Reed for now darts down the field and into the end zone. But again, the penalty marker should bring this all the way back. The hole opened up perfectly as the pass rush came, but you see why. Holding is the call, and it will now be first and very long instead of a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
You know, that always hurts, especially when you're the one that's running the ball down the field. You think you're getting all the way down there, and then you look back, see a yellow handkerchief, and then you just know that everything you just did and all the energy you just wasted is all for naught. As it now will be 1st and 20.
And so Reed gets the play call in. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. This is a similar setup to last drive where Altus had the punt. They got moved back on a penalty, and then Lawton High followed that up with a sack and were able to force the punt from Altus. Going to drop back to throw. Reed launches one to Wilson. Wilson catches it and gains negligible yards on the reception.
Looks like they'll give him 2. It'll be 2nd and 18. A little quick out route to the running back. A little slip screen, just doesn't amount to much as one of the Wolverines playing spy just is able to sit there and wait for him.
Reed going to drop back to throw. Surveys the field and rolls out. Penalty marker down again. Reed again takes off. And with the penalty assistance, he gains about 6. But this should be coming back yet again, and it will.
Another holding call. It's going to be 2nd and 28 unless Coach Zoe declines this.
Speaking of Coach Zoe, our trivia question from Comanche Home Center. Where did Coach Zoe play in college football? It was the
Missouri.
The University of Missouri Tigers. He had an illustrious career there for MIZ. Now he's pacing the sidelines for the Wolverines. He likes the Big Cat family, Tigers and Wolverines. 2nd and very long. Reed all alone. Going to drop back to throw. Looking downfield, throws a drag route to Lane. Lane has it, and now Lane turns on the jets. Lowers the shoulder, twists his way to the 30, and gains back a lot of those penalty yardages. Now it turns into a 12-yard situation here for them to gain on 3rd down. 3rd and 12 for Altus.
Just a quick little out route using the speed. LZ down there for the Wolverines using all the juice that he's got to catch up to these guys, as the Altus does have some fast players. LZ able to catch up to him in the last second.
And some of these youngsters from Lawton High, you know, and more on the way from the great Cougar Cougars of Central Middle School. They will be a joy to watch in the future for Lawton High. There's going to throw from Reed. Reed going to launch a screen pass out to Alexander. Caught there. Blocker set up cleanly, and Alexander's down the sidelines and popped out of bounds for a first down.
It was the block before the catch there, kind of a pick and roll situation, allowing the Bulldogs to get further down the sideline here.
69 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter from Lawton Fire Association. Reed gets the snap, design rollout, trying for his third touchdown throw of the night. Reed still looking, stiff arms a man and out of bounds. He's escorted by a few Wolverines, and a penalty marker comes in late. Should be a late hit on Lawton High, just given the general area the flag was thrown in.
He got pushed out of bounds and unfortunately loses his footing and runs right into that concrete brick stands that they have here in this historic stadium. And
very unsafe playing surface here.
Yeah, Reed most likely going to have to come out for a play. At least if I was a referee, I would send him off. There's no way I'm letting a kid that just hit the concrete play the next play without being seen. And calling the personal foul, but letting him stay out.
So Reed checks the sidelines for the next play. 60 seconds to go on 1st and goal for Altus here in the first quarter.
Quick change in some personnel.
Altus shuffling players in and out. Going to try to punch this in for their third score of the first quarter. Reed still in there. Now in the pistol with Wilson behind him, Lane up front. Reed takes the snap, turns and gives. Wilson darts his way into the end zone for the score. Touchdown Altus, this time on the ground. And the Bulldogs are leading comfortably 20-0.
Baker able to get back into the backfield, have some initial contact with the running back, but just too much speed, not enough precision. The tackle is escaped, and he bounces outside for the touchdown score. And we'll see if the kicker can go for another one.
Trying to go 3 for 3. Good snap and hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Altus tees up another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Still 55 seconds to go in the first quarter, but Altus already up 21-0 as they tee up another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. They've gotten one back on a squib kick that Lawton High muffed, and this time they kick it away the old-fashioned way. Lawton High receives it clean. Lawton High now trying to get the blocker set up to go down Altus' sideline, and they're escorted out of bounds with a penalty marker flying in at the end of the play.
Yeah, a little short one there. I'm not too sure who it's going to be against. There's some jersey fixing for the Wolverines. We got holding on the receiving team, so the Wolverines do have a hold. So the run will be pushed back.
And so Altus will send their defense back out there, which is held firm. Lawton High trying to get something going offensively. They have it 1st and 10. Past the 20-yard line. Simpson with 49 seconds to work with in this first quarter. All alone in the shotgun. Takes the snap, going to drop back to throw. Throws the screen pass, caught. Blockers setting up, but it's only going to be a gain of 1.
Just a quick little out screen that doesn't really get anywhere with the pressure of the line and the linebackers getting space and are able to get and crash down on that pass. The Wolverine offense needs a little bit of a sparkle here tonight.
Simpson takes the snap, fakes it to no one. Now going to keep himself up the middle, nowhere to go. Losing yards there.
Yeah, the read option doesn't work out for Simpson as he pulls the ball and is immediately set by 2 Altus defenders right in the face, and he just tucks the ball and falls back for about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 10 more than likely when we get back.
Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Back with the Oklahoma Sports Network, 3rd and long for Lawton High. 12 on the game clock to start this second quarter from the Lawton Police Department. Simpson puts a man in motion. That's Costin. Simpson looking, pressure on, hit hard, and taken down for a sack. Altus laid the lumber on that hit. Garrett Pierce pierced through the Lawton High offensive line in a hurry and sets up 4th and very long, and now Martinez will punt from the shadow of his own goalpost.
Martinez has been a shining light here in these last few games for the Wolverines, improving his punting game, his kicking game, actually pinning the opposing teams a little bit further back than we saw early on in the season.
He also already has a hit stick on the day as well. Lawton High will need to punt this one away, and the whistle blows, and it'll be against Lawton High. So now Martinez will receive this punt in the end zone. Dangerous. The snap has to be perfect on this one. You always hope it to be, but especially now. After the delay of game penalty, Martinez takes the snap low, gets it away. End over end. Alexander feels it and muffs it. It's on the ground loose. Altus, though, falls on top of it, it appears.
And they're going to be pinned just about where you'd expect it to be.
There's a pink handkerchief in the end zone, but I think it's an accessory from Altus's defensive line.
A lot of pink here on the field as far as the players' towels and sleeves and gloves and cleats and you name it. As it is the last day of October. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah, hopefully that you're out there trick-or-treating and getting plenty of Reese's. Not a lot of Almond Joys, hopefully. Maybe some.
Go to the big house, get the king-size Snickers.
Oh, yeah, those are always good. There's a snap, and Reed going to launch one to Lane behind him, incomplete. One of the few missteps from the freshman quarterback today on the RPO.
Just a little bit behind his receiver there reached back, got a hand on it, but not able to reel it in. Just 2nd and 10.
Halloween, always a spooky night. I remember one time, Harmon Newell, we went out on Halloween, had to stop in at a Walmart, and in the parking lot, some man just as a Yeti just mauled them. And we didn't know if that was a part of the game or not, but he sure felt it the next day. Reed, 2nd and 10, takes the snap, going to drop back to throw. Looking downfield and throwing it incomplete. The closest target was a Wolverine, as Lawton High, wearing their red lids, white jerseys, and black pants.
Not sure what the defensive back was thinking. Kind of just fell harmlessly to the left of him about 2 yards. He could have shifted over and attempted to catch there, but it does fall harmlessly into the defensive backfield, and it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs as the passing game not working out for them too much this drive.
3rd and 10. Reed puts a man in motion. That's Lane. Dropping back to throw. Thought about Lane for a moment. Now going to throw a screen to Wilson. Caught. Wilson makes a couple Wolverines run into themselves, but a great shoelace tackle by Lawton High in the open field. Drops him for a loss. 4th and long from the 40-yard line for Altus.
What a great extension for that tackle there. Got blocked by his own man. Graves trying to get back to help out with the defense and runs into him, but still able to make a full extension with a shoelace tackle. It'll now be 4th and 14.
And so Altus sends in a whole new unit, including their backup quarterback, Cashton Lamb, who also can handle the punting duties for Altus. And he'll just throw this one up the middle. Intercepted by Lawton High. Honte-Yo, the Wolverines get a stop, and they'll start this with great field position.
As Baker will get that interception, put the Wolverines right at the 29-yard line. Or one ref's moving up to the 30, it looks like. There's a little miscommunication there on the field. Yeah, the ball is on the 29, but the chains are on the 30. The chains have not moved. Still on the 30.
And so Simpson in the pistol. With 10:04 to go in the half, Simpson turns and gives Costin. Costin ripped down and tossed down at the 30-yard line, losing 4 at the moment. So 2nd and about 14.
The pressure from the Altus defense, able to get into the backfield here pretty consistently. We haven't seen too much from the DB core as the Wolverines don't pass very often, and when they do, it's a lot of screens or crossing routes, nothing really much downfield other than the one we saw earlier that was broken up.
Simpson, hard count, gets no one. Now going to drop back to throw. Rolling out, in pressure, now reverses course, and is tripped up and throws the ball away, and Altus fouled on it for a second, but I think they're going to call it incomplete and say he was down first. So it's going to be Pierce on the sack again. 3rd and long for Lawton High. Simpson looking at the sidelines as guys shuffle in and out. Gives the orders with 8:50 to go in the half. Lawton High still looking for their first scoring drive of the game. And I believe their first down of the game. Simpson has to do it on 3rd and long here. And eventually Lawton High calls their first Comanche Home Center timeout. We take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 3rd and long after the Lawton High timeout. Their first of the half. Each side has 2 remaining. Simpson by himself. In the shotgun. Hard count. Gets no one to bite. Low snap. Simpson scoops it up. Going to try to run. Simpson gets away from one but can't evade the other 2. Sacked for a loss.
It's going to be 4th and a country mile for the Wolverines as they're just going to send the punting unit on.
So Martinez again on the field to punt this one away. His last punt led to a Lawton High stop. They've already stopped this Altus offense twice. Martinez is ready. The high snap goes over his head into the end zone. Martinez gets it and then bobbles it out of the back of the end zone for a safety. 2 more on the board for Altus. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High saw a high snap go over Martinez's head on the punt attempt. Martinez wisely knocks it out of the back of the end zone, gives up a safety instead of a touchdown, and now he'll have to punt this one away on the safety kickoff. The rare Wayne's Drive-In safety kickoff from Martinez at the 20-yard line.
You'd think they'd let him just send it as far down the field as he can with this shortened kick, but we'll see what the Wolverines call here. They'll just try to pin them inside on the 50.
Martinez seems ready. It's whistled into play. And he boots it end over end. Altus catches it clean. Now trying to get downfield, and they do in a hurry. They've already made it all the way down to the 40. The flag flies in late, and eventually he's wrestled down. We'll see what the penalty marker is, though. Should be on Altus considering where it was thrown, but you know what happens when you assume. It is holding on Altus.
It's going to be on number 3 as he was having a little bit of a extracurricular play there with the Wolverines, just holding onto the jersey even though the play had went by them. Thought probably he was no longer under the microscope, and the penalty yardage is going to be added on here.
And so Altus will start this possession at midfield, right at the capital A.
Right at the 50.
1st and 10. Reed in the shotgun next to Wilson brings Lane over. Just window dressing. Reed going to drop back to throw. Flag on the play. Blown up on the screen pass. Going to be dropped for a massive loss as the penalty marker was thrown on the snap. We'll see what happens here.
I think that penalty might be holding, or we're going to do a legal shift.
And so Altus has the illegal shift penalty. And it'll be declined by Lawton High. So they'll
2nd and 10.
Have a loss here on the down. 2nd and 10 for Altus. Reed checks the sidelines, wants to play at the 7:29 mark of the half. The refs roll the clock as Reed's in the shotgun. Gets the snap, hands off Wilson. Wilson, through heavy traffic, squirts forward for about 8.
Little Edelman dive forward to gain the extra yardage, as he'll gain about 6 on the play.
And so Reed trying to get back into pay dirt after having to punt last time. Design rollout. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns tonight. Penalty marker down as Reed now will race forward for a first down, spins out of a tackle, and eventually corralled at the 35. But again, that penalty marker should erase another explosive Reed run. He's already seen a touchdown jaunt get called back. And the holding
is on
Lawton High. So this is surprising, but the run stands for Altus. And so Altus accepts the penalty and takes away the run from Reed and gets the first down via the penalty yardage.
Looks like it's only going to be a difference of a yard from where he was tackled, but they'll take the 1 extra yard on the penalty yardage instead of the run.
1st and 10. Lane in motion. Handoff up the middle. There goes Wilson. Wilson for a first down. They're going to call him about a yard shy at the initial spot, which for now seems generous to Lawton High, but there's conflicting reports on the Zebra staff. They're going to give him the first down as we suggested. 1st and 10 for Altus.
Polk there on that last tackle.
Lane in motion again. Reed trying to go to him immediately. Pump fakes once, now goes downfield off his hands, incomplete. A little behind his intended target.
A little behind, a little bit more heat than it looked like he was expecting. And once again, the unneeded slot receiver jump that we see so many high school receivers do makes the ball fall harmlessly incomplete into the defensive backfield, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
So both big reds in this state, OU and Lawton High, former powerhouses looking to return to former glory. Lawton High has a lot of positive momentum with these youngsters that we see making plays here all throughout the season for the future. Reed hands it off. Wilson. Wilson moves forward, and he's still on his feet, still churning his legs. He's going to be spotted for now a yard shy of the first down marker. And we'll take a quick timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High trying to hold off Altus on 3rd and 2. 6:01 to go before intermission. Altus leads 23-0. Altus races to the line. Reed with Lane and Wilson next to him. Takes the snap, gives to Wilson. Wilson gets a first down. Wilson runs all the way through to the end zone, but a handkerchief down in the backfield could take away another Altus touchdown run. And given Lane's exasperation, it looks like it has, and it does, a holding call against Altus. They'll have to replay this 3rd down, and they have much more than 2 yards to gain. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Bulldogs. So Lawton High looking for another stop of this high-powered Altus offense. It'd be their 3rd of the half. Reed gives the orders. Wilson flips sides. Reed going to drop back to throw. Stares down his receiver. Going to go over the middle. Deflected, incomplete. 4th and 12.
Baker getting his hands back up there. Got the pick earlier off of the backup quarterback. Gets his hands up here. Knocks the ball down with a pass deflection here against the starting quarterback. It'll be 4th and 11 for Altus. Wolverines could do with a stop here.
Reed stays on the field. He'll look at the sidelines trying to get the next play in.
No reason to punt it here with such short yardage. Do a couple hard counts, try to get them off sides, and then throw a pass, hope for the best.
Reed going to roll out, looking downfield, launching downfield, has a man, and it's going to be incomplete. Too
penalty.
far for anyone, as the handkerchief will see a timeout for Altus to save this play. We'll take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Altus took their 2nd timeout of the half. They have 1 left. Lawton High has 2 remaining. It'll be 4th and long for Altus. First down marker at the 15-yard line. 5:19 to go before the end of the Lawton Police Department 2nd quarter. Reed has Lane and Wilson beside him, needing 12 yards. Reed going to roll out, looks downfield, launches at the first down marker, has a man there, caught for a first down, tackled swiftly at the 10-yard line.
Looks like the safety in the corner doubled up on the same receiver. Didn't see the short turnaround there on the comeback as he sat down and waited for the pass patiently and got it. Now the Bulldogs will have only 10 to go for a first down, but is only 1 yard away from the goal line.
Man in motion, Reed at the 11, going to take the snap, a design rollout again. Reed pump fakes once, now goes in zone, back corner. Does he have it? He does. Touchdown Altus, and the Bulldogs put 6 more on the board. .447 to go. Altus can make this a 30-0 ball game if they can kick through the PAT. He's been perfect on the night for Altus. Can he do it again? Good snap and hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. Back after this. Oakland Sport Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Altus tees up another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Already up 30-0 with 4:47 to go before intermission. Altus with the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone. 2 locations in Lawton, 7 to 7, Tuesdays through Saturday. End over end kick, fielded by Lawton High. Wolverines trying to make something happen on this return. They reverse course. They have plenty of green grass up the middle past the 50. And Lawton High is going to have great starting field position.
A solid return by the Wolverines now. Going to put them right around the 45, possibly the 46. And it'll be officially the 47. The Wolverines, better starting field position than they've had.
So 1st and 10. Simpson alone in the shotgun. Takes the snap, throws the screen pass out there. Burrell watches as he sets a block, and then the runner gets all the way up around the first down marker where he officially step out, at least a gain of 8.
Looks like they're only going to give him 7. Or 6. Gain of 6 for Costin there on the screen pass.
Simpson gets him to the line in a hurry. Hard count, nothing doing. Going to check the play. 15 on the play clock. Simpson takes the snap low, keeps it himself. Simpson up the middle. Gains a couple more.
Looks like it'll be a short 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines as a different Baker belt formation. No Baker actually out here. Got Costin, DJ Campbell, and Rosado.
Everyone packed in tight, needing a couple yards. Campbell checks the sidelines. Now they shift over. Costin, low snap, sweet play on. Rosado has the first down, stiff arms and out. This player is driven backwards. The forward progress, though, looked to be enough for a first down, and it is.
And the ref's going to give him the first down. Wolverine first down. Not sure if that's the first one on the night. Believe it is.
So some positive momentum for a positive tomorrow. Lawton High playing to build some of that momentum into next week. Already down 30-0, 3:18 to go before intermission. Simpson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, a design rollout. Simpson sees pressure, and he's sandwiched down for a loss. Nice pressure by the Altus front 7. Gets another sack.
So, loss of 5 there. Just the design keep doesn't work. He's bullied back, and it's looking like you're going to need to pass to have some strength against Altus or misdirection like we saw with the Baker belt.
So Simpson puts a man in motion. He comes orbiting back as Costin. Simpson throws long. One-on-one coverage down the sidelines, underthrown a little bit. Jump ball. Who has it? It's going to be a tussle for it, and Lawton High has the moss. What a reception by the Wolverines. Another first down. This time puts them first and goal.
That was a 50-50 ball, and he's able to snag it in. What a great catch there.
So 1st and 10, and the freshman makes the play. Another positive sign for the signs that are already out there. I mean, you can see the young talent on this Lawton High team, which gives you a lot of encouragement about the future. Simpson now trying to punch this in. Takes the snap, keeps it himself. Simpson dancing around the trees down there. The big hog melons up front. Gains maybe 1.
I think that's exactly what it
the
is.
Taco Mile red zone, Lawton High will try to continue to move in the right direction.
I think we're going to get the DJ Campbell-led Baker belt again, or maybe even a direct snap like we used to see with Long Man Long.
And so Lawton High needs a timeout. We take it with them. Their second Comanche Home Center timeout of the half.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Second and goal in the Taco Mayo red zone. 1:24 to go in the Lawton Police Department second quarter. Lawton High looking to punch in their first score of the game. They've never had a better chance than this at the 4-yard line on second and goal. Shuffles the personnel out of the timeout. There's the snap. There's another double pass here lining up on the pitch play, and there go Lawton High to the outside, but they get escorted out with the fumble coming out. It pops out freely. Altus is on top of it, and Altus then slams the football down in dismay as we have a lot of confusion on this misdirection. We'll see what they end up calling. The runner was down before he fumbled, and so with 1:14 to go, Lawton High will have another crack at this with a penalty marker flying in right this second. So don't know what this could be for, as there really wasn't anything suspicious on either side that we saw after the play. But we also don't have the sights and sounds on the field that the Zebras do. So for now, though, it's third and goal from the 4 for Lawton High.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, and they're going to put it against the Wolverines.
I didn't see anything, but, I mean, we'll have to figure this out. It'll be still Lawton High football, though, just depending on where the ball will be placed at for this third and goal. And they're going to move it up, though. I think that the official pointed in the wrong direction. It's going to be against Altus, despite the signal, and an automatic first down. So a breath of fresh air for Lawton High. First and goal in the Taco Mayo red zone.
I'm sure there were some words said that, comes with a fumble not being a fumble anymore, and, it gets a little emotional on the sidelines. I'm sure something was said, but here we go with a free first down at courtesy of the Bulldogs. Let's see what the Wolverines are able to come up with it.
62 seconds to go and counting. The clock rolling for Simpson. He's going to design roll out, trying for that Lawton High sideline, trying to find a way to cut it upfield and never could find the opening, and eventually gets dropped for a loss.
It's going to be a loss of 3. Still seconding. The
second and goal.
The yard marker seems to be confused. What is he showing a number 4?
It'll be second and goal after the penalty. Lawton High needing about 5 yards to pay dirt. Simpson again, going to that side. Now looking downfield, pump fakes once, trying to reverse field, and this time he gets out of pressure. Simpson still going to launch one across his body to the end zone. High pointed, caught, and touchdown Lawton High.
Another catch by the freshman with a touchdown.
Simpson was Houdini on that play. That's who he dressed up as for Halloween. He made chicken salad out of chicken something else and put 6 on the board for the Wolverines. Just lofted one up there and said Diggums is down there somewhere. That's his second jump ball for the freshman wideout, who now has his first career touchdown catch.
Who dressed up as Randy Moss for this game with the initial mossing play and a nice jump ball there.
Simpson with a swinging gate play. Trying to put 2 more on the board. Simpson, for now, keeps it on the pitch play. Lowers the shoulder. Simpson is in. Put 2 more on the board for Lawton High as it's 30-8 with 17 seconds to go. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The Wayne's Drive-In kickoff is teed up and ready to go. Let's go to Wayne's, everyone, as they boot this one away. Martinez kicks it back. Altus fields it. Going to try to move forward. Altus gets some running room off the kick return, but eventually the pile keeps pushing, and eventually down at the 45. Let's take you to the Siren Bank scoring recap. Lawton High gets their first points on the board as the City National Bank drive summary is here. Lawton High saw Joseph Simpson launch a 3rd and goal pass into the end zone. He had to scramble at least 20 yards to get there in the process. But nonetheless, he put up the score, and then they got the 2-point conversion from Simpson's legs. And so Altus takes the knee. They head to intermission up 30-8. Back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
At Liberty National Bank, we know success takes teamwork. We take pride in our roots and in supporting the communities we serve. Our personalized approach means we focus on your financial goals every step of the way. Because when our customers succeed, our whole community wins. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
The second half, Wayne's drive-in kickoff is booted away, and it bounces out of bounds, and so it'll be a penalty on Altus to start. Wayne's drive-in, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. And you know, Dalton, this season it feels like we're just a couple roustabouts drifting from town to town. We've been all over the great state of Oklahoma, covering Lawton High and calling all of their games. We've seen Enid and El Reno, Oklahoma City, Altus, and of course, the best of them all, Lawton. Lawton High 1st and 10 to start the second half. They scored a touchdown to end the first half, and they're down 30-8. Simpson looking to build some momentum on that last drive. Thinks that Altus jumped off sides and no penalty marker down yet. Simpson checks the play, 10 on the play clock. He's still got time to get this one away. Burrell in motion. Simpson, low snap, picks it up, has to run with it. Simpson up the middle, fights forward for positive yards after the snap looked like it'd be a botched play, but Simpson made it happen.
A flag comes in late from the far side.
So we'll see what the officials call. They still meet about it. And the white hat comes out to tell us the verdict. It will be face mask against Altus. Free first down for Lawton High off of a nice run from Simpson.
You know, it's hard to not face mask. I saw the linebacker, 34 from Altus, get up in the pile there and actually lift Simpson's leg up. So when you're sideways, not much to grab on, and the face mask call comes on, and free yardage for the Wolverines and a good push down the field, as Simpson does not have to set out a play for his helmet coming off.
1st and 10. 11:30 to go in the third quarter from Britain's Electric. Lawton High takes the snap. Going to drop back to throw. Simpson to the sideline. Incomplete. A lot of jersey tugging there. No penalty.
That pass was intended for Costin. He even looked at the ref and asked, did you see the jersey pull? And guess not. Stores open on his little stop route here on the close side.
Second and 10 to go. 11:15 to go in the half. Man in motion. Simpson low snap. Gives on the sweep the double pass thought about, and then drug down past the 50. Looked like they wanted to throw it long off of the sweep play. Something to watch for later on, but for now it's 3rd and long. 3:16 to go, 10:52 and counting. We'll see if Simpson can make some magic happen again.
Empty in the backfield here. Everyone out. Most likely a play hoping for some decent yardage.
Simpson draws in some more on the hard count. Going to drop back to throw. Pressure coming. Simpson steps up. Simpson, a lot of green grass ahead of him. There he goes into the Altus sideline. He gains a nice couple of yards. Timeout on the field. You take it with him, Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High has it on the fourth down play here, 7 yards until the first down. Clock rolls at the 10-12 mark. Simpson alone in the shotgun. Play clock at 10. Simpson moves man in motion, going to drop back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, evades pressure. Simpson going to have to run, lowers his shoulder. Not enough for a first down. Turnover on downs for Lawton High.
The Wolverines just not getting enough production. Is that a flag on the field?
It looks like there's one right around the midfield logo, but they haven't signaled anything yet.
As the official's looking for the Altus coach, it looks like it's going to be against Lawton High.
They're declining the holding on Lawton High. Turnover on downs. So Lawton High will watch as Altus takes over 1st and 10 just before the 45-yard line. So Reed still in at quarterback. Wilson next to him. 9:51 to go in the third quarter. Reed takes the snap, going to drop back and throw, and it's incomplete.
Almost picked off by Campbell there. Got his hands on it. Just not able to reel it in.
And so the Bulldogs, who have already put up 30 points tonight, they have had to give the ball back to Lawton High 3 times. So that's encouraging, as opposed to their typical flawless nights in the offense. There's a delayed handoff on the draw play to Wilson. Wilson has the first down nearly. It's going to be 9 yards on the pickup, at least.
And it looks like they're going to give him the first down.
And Altus is going to hurry up to the line. 1st and 10, Reed takes the snap. Throws the screen pass, caught by Lane. Lane goes across on the tunnel screen, breaks 2 tackles, and stumbles to the 30.
Because he got sandwiched in between 2 Wolverines and stumbles for quite a few. The Wolverines have to get set here as the Altus Bulldogs are rolling and want to keep this momentum.
Reed in the shotgun. Takes the snap, design rollout. Pressure in his face to the jump pass. In the air, has a man downfield, caught for the score. Another touchdown strike by the freshman. And you can put 6 more on the board for the Bulldogs, 36-8 for now, with 9:07 to go in the Brins Electric third quarter.
You know, it's tough nowadays with roughing the passer calls is the defender was close enough to tackle him, just didn't want to hit him in the process of a throw in fear of getting the flag, and jumps up with the quarterback on the pass, and unfortunately that ball falls right into the hands of the receiver for a touchdown.
Good snap and hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. That's going to be the Altus Bulldogs to tee up the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Wayne's Drive-In, the best burgers and cherry limeades in town. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Altus saw freshman Javon Reed make a jump throw for his third passing score of the game. Vintage Brody Croyle game from Reed as this kickoff from Wayne's Drive-In yet again angles out of bounds, but it's a live football, and then it takes a bounce to the Altus sideline. So another infraction there.
Lawton High starting off where they did just as last time, where they got stopped up right around the opposing 40, and the Wolverines hoping to do something different here on offense.
9:07 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Simpson. Simpson trying to view hard counts now, hands it off, up the middle. Nice gain from Lawton High. Penalty marker flies in extremely late.
I think they're going to call that holding on number 55 on the Wolverines for the pancake block a little bit after the play.
So exactly 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the White Hat does signal for a personal foul penalty against Lawton High. So they'll move this back on the Wolverines as they take the march back. It's 37-8. No running clock in this game. So everyone will have to endure this second half together.
The game plan is not working out right now. In the military, we say the intelligence preparation of the battlefield just not working too great for the Wolverines on offense right now.
And so Lawton High in the shotgun has trips to the far side, one to the near side. Simpson flanks out Rosado, going to try to throw to him, now goes over the middle. Burrell drops it. Incomplete, as it'll be 3rd and 21.
I think Burrell was expecting the heat on that ball. Hit his hand straight to his chest and then straight to the ground. As it'll be 3rd and just about 21.
8:42 to go in this Britain's Electric third quarter. Lawton High's had a turnover on downs offensively. Altus has scored a touchdown. Simpson going to drop back to throw. Simpson sees pressure and he gets sacked. So drought for a big loss, and this will have to bring up 4th and very long, where you imagine it'll be Martinez here on the field punting from his own goal line again.
So there's a 4th and 30 that Martinez will punt out of the end zone for.
And so he'll plant the heels at the goal line. We've seen one high snap go through the back of the end zone. That's how the Bulldogs got 2 of their points. They're not going to send pressure on this one. Lawton High takes their time kicking it away. Takes a Lawton High bounce over the head of the Altus return man. And Lawton High has a great bounce and a great punt to flip the field.
A good kick by Martinez as Altus doesn't seem to be bothered by the field position as they were sending their players off during the play.
So still Javon Reed in for the Bulldogs with 3:39 to go. You'll see the Bulldogs starting offense out there leading 37-8. And the clock stopped at 7:39 in the third quarter. Man in motion is Lane. Reed, hands off up the middle. There goes DJ Wilson for a first down. Timeout on the field. We take it with them, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High on this play, 1st and 10, handoff to DJ Wilson, bottles him up for a short gain.
He was met by Raheem Elzy in that gap there.
Raheem Elzy making some plays. Has already got a handful of tackles tonight. As Reed checks the sidelines, gets the orders.
And an update for everyone else. The Eisenhower Eagles fall 19-72 against Choctaw.
Credit to Eisenhower in that game as this one goes to Lane in the drag route. Lane has a first down. Lane to the 40. Their offense got going against Classen last week and now putting up 14 against Choctaw. Some positive momentum on the west side. Positive momentum on the north side. And MacArthur continued to roll yesterday with a big win. 1st and 10. Reed puts Lane in motion. Throws that out to Lane. Lane met immediately. He gets taken down for a loss. 2nd and 15.
Just good read by the linebacker to go out into space. Not necessarily his man to cover, but he bounces out anyways and meets him at the point of catch and prevents any yardage from being gained. It's going to be a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs.
Reed going to drop back to throw. Checks over to Lane. Lane on the screen play. Lane gets all that yardage back and then some. Brings up 3rd and short for the Bulldogs.
It's going to be About 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs now.
Handoff to Wilson. Wilson scampers to the outside, goes for a first down. Flag on the play coming in way late.
Initial calls against Altus, and it does stick. Number 23 with a hold.
So they'll mark him back. Never been a big fan of Bulldogs myself, but I do have a great dog, Gilmore, the Morkie. That's a Maltese Yorkie mix. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 3rd and 7. Reed and the Bulldogs trying to get a first down. The Lawton High defense has already stopped them a trio of times. Reed throwing quickly on the push-off, batted down, incomplete.
As that hit it looked like the helmet of Raheem Elzy in the back of the head. Ball falls harmlessly incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 7 for the Bulldogs. With the points that you have, I don't see a punt coming on. I see another offensive play hoping to gain the yardage.
5:17 to go in the third quarter. Reed takes the snap, going to drop back to throw. Pressure coming, hit as he throws it deep. DJ Campbell watches it go over his head, incomplete. Turnover on downs, though, as Lawton High gets another stop of Altus.
So the Wolverines will start on their own 38. Be 1st and 10. As the PA copies me.
Altus in control, 37-8. 5:06 to go in the third quarter. Simpson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff. Costin, nowhere to go.
It'll be a loss of about 2. Or just 1. We'll see what the line judge is saying. And it'll just be a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 on the QB read option run. And as he hands it off to Costin right up the middle, he's immediately met with a couple of blockers and not able to get upfield.
Under 4:30 on the snap for the Wolverines in the third quarter. It looks like Altus is lined up off sides. They need to snap this football before it corrects itself. Simpson still hard counting with someone in the neutral zone. There's the snap. No yellow handkerchief down yet. That's surprising. Simpson directs traffic, and a throw it deep. Has a man coming back to the ball, incomplete. But even the Altus coaches next to us spotted their own man off sides, but the officials did not.
Perks of having the view from the box, I guess. Still should be able to see that down there. Make sure if you have any zebras at home, eyesight coverage is very near and dear during this time of year.
And as always, the OSSAA welcomes and is in need of officials. Simpson by himself. Thought about the quick snap. Puts a man in motion. Now takes it. Simpson throws the screen pass out there. Caught. And it's a modest gain for Lawton High. Altus thinks that they had the ball, but it's going to be still Lawton High's direction on 4th down.
Modest gain of 4 actually for Burrell. It's going to make it 4th and 7. 4th and 7.
Inside 3:40 in the third quarter. There's the snap. Simpson going to drop back to pass. Pressure coming. It flushes him out of the pocket toward his sidelines. And Simpson leaps over a defender and falls out of bounds. Turnover on downs, Lawton High. So the two sides trade turnover on downs. And it's 3:22 to go in the third quarter. You really struggle to understand the fact that the clock is not running here. Lawton High has allowed for running clocks in the past. So you wonder whose side didn't agree this time. If Lawton High has already agreed to the concept earlier this year. Anyway, Reed in the shotgun. Starting offense out there from Altus might paint the picture better of whose side doesn't want to get out of here in a hurry. Reed going to drop back and throw the hitch route. Caught at the 40-yard line. Dancing upfield. Nice gain for Altus.
Call that a gain of 7. Be 2nd and 3.
Reed checks the play call sheet. A lot of logos and pictures on the Altus sidelines depicting what play to run. Shotgun formation. Wilson next to him. Reed going to throw. Reed launches back and throws the double coverage. Campbell there, and it's a back shoulder incompletion as he tried to hook up again with Noah. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Good coverage there. Looked like DJ Campbell and Nijon Polk back there able to provide the coverage that makes the ball fall incomplete.
So Reed going to drop back to throw. Pressure in his face. The screen pass is caught. 1st down, Altus. They've got some running room. Bulldogs make a man miss. Bulldogs still stretching toward the end zone. Eventually taken down at the 5-yard line. And so Alexander on the big reception. He's been one of the go-to targets for Reed. Reed rolls out toward the Lawton High sideline, looking downfield. Reed tucks it himself and gets to that pylon and gets in. Touchdown, Altus. 2:12 to go in the game. 43-8 your score right now, and pending the PAT. It's good. Back after this. Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. 44-8 your score. Altus leads as they tee up another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. There's the kickoff angling toward the sidelines, and it takes a bounce that way again. So Altus trying these finesse kicks that make you lull to sleep and hope it goes out of bounds, without this hoping that the oblong ball bounces their direction and is just live and nesses itself inbounds. But nonetheless, it hasn't worked out so far. But the only thing that hasn't worked out for Altus this season, 1st and 10 for Lawton High, as they try to build on the fact that they've scored 8 tonight. That touchdown happened at the end of the first half. So far, it's been turnover on downs offensively for the second half, but Simpson will be alone in the shotgun for 1st and 10. And a penalty marker flies in.
It's going to be a delay of game.
That's perplexing. I mean, to have a delay of game out of a kickoff is hard to do. Lawton High was a frequent flyer of that rare trait a year ago, and it comes back right here. So 1st and 15.
As the entire Altus team seems to be 5 yards off the ball.
They're going to get a running start at this offensive line, as Simpson going to carry it himself, and Simpson can't gain anything. And as he is escorted out of bounds, the clock now stops on a run play. 2:01 in the third quarter. Brennan's Electric third quarter.
So he'll just make it to the yard to gain. As the Wolverines showing no sense of urgency as the clock starts to wind down on the play clock.
5 on the play clock, in danger of another delay of game. Down to 3, down to 2, men in motion. They get it off in time. Simpson throws out the screen, caught, and he is taken down right after the original line of scrimmage.
Costin will gain about 8 there on that pitch, little short pitch play.
Simpson, a bit underrated, just like Michael Kidd-Gilchrist was underrated as a shooter in his career. A lot of underrated hoopers. Lawton High hoopers, not underrated. They went to the state championship a year ago. So hopefully the Wolverines will build on that momentum. Yeah, make another run. 3rd and 7. Man in motion. Simpson steps up, trying to find somewhere to go. Jump throw, incomplete. hit as he threw downfield. And he's slow to get up. 4th and long. Simpson on 4th and long walks toward the sidelines and sees what the next play call is. Play clock winds. There's still 59 seconds to go in this third quarter. Play clock down to 16 on 4th and long.
I think this is going to be the fake Rosado punt.
Simpson moves out of the way, and Rosado, Pooch kicks it, and it takes a Lawton High bounce. That's encouraging. It changes the field position. You know, again, it's 49 seconds to go in the third, and it paints the picture of why it's not a running clock. If you're comfortable punting, you likely were not advocating to prolong this game whenever you were down 44-8. So I think that we have our answer, but 12 minutes and 49 seconds, all that remains in this contest. 1st and 10 for Altus. Shotgun for Altus. Going to drop back to throw. Pumps once. Reed over the middle. Has a man wide open. He catches it while falling to the turf. And he'll be down at the 45-yard line.
Just split the safeties there right inside the hashes and catches it, can't keep his footing.
As Reed will drop back to throw. Screen pass to Lane. Lane spin move, breaks a tackle, and then trips up past the 40.
As Altus wanting to pack the scoreboard with more points.
15 seconds before the end of the third quarter. As Reed going to throw. Reed, clean pocket, throws, and the flag is down on the reception past the 20, down the Altus sideline. We'll see what the penalty marker is with 3 seconds to go in the Brins Electric third quarter.
And it's in the secondary, so it could most likely be going against the Wolverines.
And the white hat walking over to the Altus sideline. It will be holding on Lawton High as the signal. Altus declines it.
A first down for Altus.
Just 3 seconds to go in the third. The officials get their handkerchiefs back as Reed barks out the orders. The chain gang trying to get set. The play clock goes down to 1, down to 0. This should be the end of the third. And the Brins Electric third quarter comes to an end with Altus leading 45-8. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Lawton High begins the fourth quarter. Down 44-8. Altus starting offensive unit still out there. Reed and Lane and Wilson in the backfield. Reed now walks to the sidelines trying to see the play. Changes the play as now Lane and Wilson are next to him. Lane in motion. Reed going to throw to him. Lane dives forward to make the catch.
So now it's going to be like 2nd and 13.
And so Reed in the shotgun with 15 on the play clock. Trying to get everybody set, moves Wilson over. 11:20 on the game clock for Reed as he darts around the pocket, throws across the middle, incomplete.
And no flag for pass interference as the coverage by Nijon Polk is good. As the Altus sideline is quite literally begging for a flag.
Third down and 13 to go. 11:14 to go in the contest. Reed changes the play with 3 on the play clock. Now 2 and now 1 and now 0. So the penalty marker should come in for a delay of game.
And it does as the back judge throws his call. Going to make this 3rd and 17.
So 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking long, has a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown Altus. So Reed throws him another score, and it's 50-8. With the PAT coming up. Sorry. Altus hits through the PAT. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Altus tees up another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. 11:07 to go in the contest. Wayne's Drive-In, best burgers and cherry lemonades in town. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. There's a squib kick caught by Lawton High. Lowers the shoulder at the 45, taken down there. So Lawton High takes over. 3:02 to go.
Altus still having their starting defense out there. No change in personnel as they continue to want to have this game prolonged. No running clock still.
First and 10. Simpson.
A lot of shifting going on.
Gets the snap. Gonna have a design run play. Simpson into some traffic. Hopefully not a ton of traffic en route back to Lawton on this Halloween night, as we'll make the trek back home ahead of what's going to be a great day of college football tomorrow. Second and 10, Simpson. Handoff goes nowhere.
His number 70 from Altus times the snap and blows right through the line for the loss of yardage there. I don't think Rosado saw him coming.
Third and 15. 9:50 to go until this one's over, officially. 51-8. Altus will cruise to another win. Lawton High has one more game in their season. It'll be at home next week, as Simpson going to launch it into double coverage incomplete. It'll be senior night at Cameron Stadium against the old Guthrie Blue Jays. Lawton High ends their season playing the three top teams in the district. Carl Albert last week, Altus this week, and Guthrie next week. Simpson on 4th and 15 with 9:53 to go.
There'll be another pooch kick by
We'll see
Rosado.
The Wolverines kick this one straight in the air. And it takes another Lawton High bounce. That's positive news. The punting game has been efficient. So we'll see if Altus decides to run the ball or continue to throw it around the yard on their final possession, you would imagine, of the game with 9:24 to go. The refs get the ball switched out. First and 10 for Altus in the Sovereign Bank fourth quarter.
And finally a change.
Plenty of them.
By the Altus Bulldogs. Looks like a whole second string offense now here.
There's the snap. Going to be a power play here, as it looked to be Gatzer who runs this one up the middle. Clock rolls inside of 9 minutes. And it'll be Lomax, the number 28, who's not listed on the roster. But, you know, late in the season, things happen on the jersey swapping and the numbers and whatnot. So Maxton Gadsden takes it again up the middle. And he's got running room for a first down. So Lomax had the advantage as the low man wins that battle. Clock will roll again once they set the chains. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. There's the snap. Looking to throw. His first pass of the night, incomplete.
Just kind of falls out of bounds out there as he ran to the sideline. The coverage was good and just let it fly as the second string offense is still trying to figure out what's going to work for them. The yard marker has not changed from third down from the last set of downs. It is currently 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10, 8:04 to go. Going to be a run play to the outside. Has the outside. First down, Altus. Penalty marker flies in on the opposite side of the field.
It looks like it's going to be a holding call.
Clock stopped at 7:53. And now they'll run the clock. Inside 7:40 to go. There's the snap and the run. Nowhere to go.
He was immediately met. And that will be third down, correctly marked as it hasn't changed.
So 3rd and long for Altus. Inside of 7 minutes. In the shotgun in the Sovereign Bank 4th quarter. Going to drop back and throw. Incomplete.
And the Altus sideline wanting a flag, but the runner was also the receiver was also blocking downfield, so there will be no call, as it will be 4th and about 13, and they're going to punt it away. DJ Campbell back to receive.
There's the snap, the punt, straight
Sky
in the air.
high, straight to the
and it lines up at the 40-yard line, and it'll be kicked right to the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 10, Lawton High in great starting field position.
So the Wolverines with decent field position. Not enough time to come back into this game, but still enough time to put some more points on the board with the second string defense now out here for Altus.
They have 15 on the play clock. Simpson takes the snap low. Going to throw over the middle. Incomplete.
Pass intended for Stores, just outside of his reach.
Clock stopped at 6:25. Second and 10. Simpson going to drop back and throw. Going to rock and throw downfield. Incomplete. And so it's going to be another stoppage of the clock on 3rd and 10. So Pulatase comes in at quarterback.
Hoping for a little bit more accuracy with Pulatase, just not as much arm strength as Simpson, just due to the sheer size advantage.
Pulatase finds a man, first down, Lawton High. 1 for 1 with a first down pass over to the 20-yard line.
And a blatant face mask also missed there by the line judge, who took about a year to get to the line. 1st and 10, the Wolverines.
First and 10, 10-yard in the Taco Mayo red zone is the first down spot. Lawton High in the Taco Mayo red zone for the second time, trying to go for another score, coming back to the football. It's batted around and incomplete.
So close almost interception on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 for Pulatase and the Wolverines. Kind of just floated that ball over. I'm not sure he could see over the defender that was in his face.
And they're having him wind the clock. They spent all game not running the clock, but at the 5:30 mark, now they consider it worthy to run the clock. And so Pulatase in the red zone on 2nd down. Going to throw. Has a man caught for a first down, and he's down at the 1.
Burrell with
First
the
and goal
catch
for Lawton High at the 1-yard line in the Taco Mayo red zone as Big Braden Burrell gets him in business to try to score again. So Pulatase 2 for 3 so far, but 2 first down completions to his name. 1 yard to pay dirt. They're knocking on the door. The Wolverines get the snap. Going to drop back and throw. Pressure immediately. Pulatase evades it. Pulatase stumbles, trips, and falls. He had a path to the end zone, but the turf monster got him on this Halloween night. 2nd and goal.
Unlike the boogeyman, the turf monster is real and shows his face here tonight.
So 2nd and goal. Pulatase takes the snap and pressure in his face. Pulatase evades it again. Pulatase dancing around. 3rd and goal.
Not having much more luck than Simpson in the backfield on the fake handoffs for Pulatase, as he's having a lot of pressure and not able to really do anything on the ground. Everything to this point has been through the air for him. So it'll be 3rd and goal. About 5 yards out.
Pulatase in the Taco Mayo red zone. Getting into the end zone on the run play with Costin. Costin gets a couple more yards, but it's going to be 4th and goal. Inside of 3:20 to go in the Sovereign Bank 4th quarter. And Lawton High going to go with the swinging gate play on 4th and 3 with 2:55 to go. You know, the swinging gate did work on the point after attempt of their only score of the night thus far. Pulatase runs over to the sidelines. Timeout Lawton High. 4:21 mark. We're back after this.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 4th and goal. Swinging gate play as Lawton High tries to get into the end zone. Pulatase trying to bark out the orders after Lawton High called their first Comanche Home Center timeout of the half. Pulatase going to run, throw, into the end zone.
Caught.
It is going to be Lawton High that gets a decision from the Zebras eventually.
Now there's a penalty down.
False start on Lawton High.
As Burrow wants to have the answer, he's not going to get it, as the referee just tells him to go back into the huddle.
And after the Lawton High timeout, they've stopped running the clock. It sits back at 2:35 through all of this. So 2:35 as they march them back on 4th and goal. So it was a creative decision from Coach Zoe to go at the swinging gate on 4th and goal because that's where you normally run it anyway. That was the same spot for a 2-point conversion. But now you're backed up and have to go back to your Rolodex of plays to figure out which one to run on 4th and goal. Needing about 8 yards to pay dirt. Clock now running, 2:34. And counting here in Altus. Well, 4th and goal, Lawton High. Trying to still get the signal in with 8 on the play clock. Lawton High might need to burn another timeout. There's just 5 on the play clock. Now 4, now 3, now 2, now 1. What is Lawton High going to do? They get the snap off. Pulatase launching it. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. And so at 2:04 to go in the contest, Altus begins celebrating. As if they continue the running clock trend, this should be it. So Lawton High will lose 51-8 here in Altus, America. And they'll have one more game next week at Cameron Stadium against Guthrie. Senior night, always a fun one at Cameron Stadium. Pack the house. And if you can't get to Cameron, no worries. Just flip it on over to Oklahoma Sports Network. And the rest of this, all academic, of course. Altus will take the snap and run up the middle and break free for a moment, spinning around for about 8 yards. I don't know why the clock has stopped at the 1:53 mark. New clock operator as the first down for the Bulldogs is called.
Well, while this game's being put to bed, Carl Albert and Guthrie in the final minute. Very close game. Carl Albert 47, Guthrie 42.
There's the
with
snap
Guthrie
up the
knocking
middle.
on the door.
Nowhere to go. That'll be a fun one for the district race. You can go check that out on the Oklahoma Sports Network. As Guthrie hands it off up the middle. Guthrie to the 5-yard line. And so Guthrie trying to evade an upset Carl Albert and evade a district loss. Guthrie will now have it 4th and goal, needing about 6 as Altus takes a knee and the two start to head to midfield. Now, the play clock differential is going to need them to take one more knee, so both teams got a little too excited about heading over to midfield. And now there's a timeout in Carl Albert. So make sure you turn on the Carl Albert game on the Oklahoma Sports Network, as the Zebras and Carl Albert are awaiting the timeout to be broken up for each side. We're calling both games. There's a knee from Altus. And now it is over. And now Lawton High and Altus will head to midfield. And we will head to our player of the game, which Lawton High did put up 8 points. They've had some great punts. They actually got a stop of Altus 4 times. So it's going to be a lot to pick from. Who's your Sovereign Bank player of the game, Dalton?
You see here, I'm probably, it's a tough one when we have such a. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to give it back to Martinez 2 weeks in a row. The kicker, our punter, our wonderful, what an improvement, throughout the season that he's had. You could almost give him most improved player throughout the season, and I think he's well deserving of another player of the game for the Wolverines as he kept punting the ball and pinning them down further back down the field, and with great Lawton High bounces and just good success for Martinez.
A great success for Martinez, and a great success for all of us to make it through, as there's just one game remaining. Back after this next week on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So until then, make sure you're remembering to watch the Oklahoma Sports Network and being good to one another. We'll see you next week against Guthrie to end the season.